last climb. In a small town nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Mia. Ever since she was a child, she dreamed of climbing the tallest mountain in her region, known as Summit Peak. The mountain towered over the town, its peak often shrouded in clouds, symbolizing both challenge and aspiration. Mia grew up hearing stories of brave climbers who faced fierce storms and treacherous paths, but none of them inspired her more than the story of her late grandfather. He was an avid mountaineer who had scaled Summit Peak in his youth. He often shared tales of how he conquered his fears and pushed through the pain to reach the top, always concluding with, "The view is worth every struggle." Years passed, and Mia faced her own set of challenges. As she navigated school and work, self-doubt crept in. Friends told her it was foolish to pursue such a daunting goal, and sometimes she believed them. But deep down, her grandfather's words echoed, "The view is worth every struggle." One day, after a particularly tough week, Mia decided it was time to stop dreaming and start doing. She gathered her gear, reached out to friends who had experience climbing, and began training. Each early morning run and weekend hike strengthened her resolve. She learned about the mountain's terrain, the weather patterns, and the best climbing techniques. As the day of the climb approached, excitement mingled with fear. What if she failed? What if she wasn't strong enough? Yet she remembered her grandfather's tales and how he overcame his fears. She realized that it wasn't just about reaching the peak, it was about the journey and the growth that came with it. On the day of the climb, Mia set out with her friends. The early morning air was crisp, and the sun peeked over the horizon, casting a golden hue on the trail ahead. As they climbed, the path grew steeper and rockier. Mia faced moments of exhaustion, her legs burning and her breath heavy. But each time she felt like quitting, she recalled her grandfather's stories, drawing strength from them. Midway up, a sudden storm rolled in, dark clouds swallowing the sky. Rain lashed down, and the wind howled around them. Many climbers turned back, but Mia stood firm. "We can do this," she shouted over the storm, urging her friends to push forward. With each step, she realized that the struggle was uniting them, forging bonds that would last a lifetime. After hours of battling the elements, they reached a ledge just below the summit. The storm began to clear, and a breathtaking view unfolded before them. Valleys stretched endlessly, and the sky transformed into a canvas of vibrant colors. Mia felt a rush of exhilaration. This was the moment she had been working toward. Finally, they climbed the last few feet to the summit. As they stood on top of the world, Mia raised her arms in triumph, tears of joy streaming down her face. She understood now what her grandfather had meant. The view was indeed worth every struggle, every doubt, and every setback. Mia's journey didn't just teach her about climbing mountains, it taught her resilience and the importance of believing in herself. When she returned to her town, she shared her story, inspiring others to chase their dreams, no matter how daunting they seemed. And so, the tale of Mia and Summit Peak became a beacon of hope in her community, reminding everyone that the greatest views come after the hardest climbs. Conclusion. Mia's story shows us that challenges are part of our journey. Embrace your struggles, push through your fears, and you might just find a view that changes everything. Remember, it's not just about reaching the top, it's about who you become along the way. I am sure you will find it helpful, so like and follow, and don't forget to share with your best friends.